We have two ways we can spend the money that we make. The first way is we can spend it on things to make somebody else wealthy, buying things that we really don't need, buying things that we really can't afford. All that's doing, guys, is making someone else wealthy. Or we can take that money and spend it on assets to make us wealthy. And I want to give you 5.5 purchases we all should be making right now to build our wealth. Number one, reliable stocks. There are three types of reliable stocks, in my opinion. The first one is dividend stocks. Companies like Starbucks, AT&T, Exxon, Walmart, all of these companies have been around forever. And I consider them reliable companies, profitable companies. And they pay people like you and me a dividend for owning their stock. They pay us on a quarterly basis. So what is that dividend? A dividend is simply this. When companies make profits, they make the decision to take some of those profits and share them with their shareholders, people like you and I. And they typically do it on a quarterly basis. That's called passive income, guys. The second type of stock is what I call a core sector stock. See, we have some core sectors in our country, like healthcare, consumer discretionary, energy. If we decide to buy these types of companies' stocks, then guess what? We give ourselves a really good opportunity to always hit a home run because these are core sectors that we need. See, we need healthcare, guys. Why? Because we got an aging population in our country. We're going to always need healthcare. So it's always a good idea to have a good healthcare company in your portfolio, right? We're going to always need energy, right? It's always good to have a good energy sector company in your portfolio. And we're going to always need consumer discretionary. Why? Because 70% of our economy is made up of consumer spending. So there's always going to be a need for a good consumer discretionary companies in our portfolio. And then the third type of stock is ETFs and index funds, which in my opinion are pretty much the same thing. Why are they one of the best types of stocks to own? Why? Because they are basket of companies. See, there are a fund that has multiple companies in them. For example, the S&P 500 ETF or index fund has 500 of the top companies in America in it, right? Across every industry, every sector. Why not have an S&P 500 when you can have the top 500 companies in your investment? Let's move on to number two, real estate. That's right. Real estate is one of the best investments you can buy in both good and bad times, guys. And the reason I really love real estate is this simple little thing called 5-to-1 leverage. See, I can go find a piece of income producing real estate, a 1-to-4 family dwelling. I can buy it with 20% of my money in the deal, and then I go to a bank and they give me 80% of the money. See, that's 5-to-1 leverage. And that is the great thing about real estate. I can control 100% of a income producing asset for just 20% of my money. Where else can you get that type of leverage and make that type of money other than in real estate? And the good news about real estate is you make money immediately if you do it right. You make money off the cash flow that's generated from the rental income, but you also make good money off of the property appreciation over time. If you buy it in the right location, it will appreciate in value every single year. So real estate, guys, is one of the best asset classes that you can buy for those reasons. Let's move on to purchase number 3, which is precious metals, antiques, and collectibles. Precious metals, antiques, and collectibles are a good store of value, guys, if you buy the right type, right? If you buy gold or silver, that's a really strong precious metal. You can buy gold and silver two different ways. You can actually buy the physical gold and silver, or you can buy a gold and silver ETF. So you have a choice there. If you buy the physical gold and silver, obviously you got to store that somewhere and keep it safe. But if you buy it from an ETF standpoint, you don't physically own it. You own a share of a fund that has gold and silver precious metals securing it, right? Collateralizing it. So that's one way you can do that with precious metals. Now, obviously, collectibles and antiques are another big one, but you really got to know what you're doing with those. But they still are very good stores of value, guys. And if you buy the right types of antiques and collectibles, they appreciate in value as well and give you a good opportunity to build your wealth. The fourth purchase I would ask you to consider making is in blue chip cryptocurrency. For a long time, guys, I was not on the cryptocurrency bandwagon. You guys know that if you watch my previous videos. But you know something? With time and a little bit more education, I'm starting to change my mind somewhat on crypto. Now, I'm never going to have all of my money in crypto. For me, personally, I'll never have more than 10% of my net worth in cryptocurrency. But I think it's a really, really good store of value. I also think it's the future. Now, what I tell you to do, just like I said, blue chip crypto, stick with the blue chip stuff, right? Stick with Bitcoin or Ethereum for your major crypto purchases, because those are the two that are leading in the crypto space and probably will be around forever. Meme coins are a little bit different. Now, I tend to buy meme coins because I look at meme coins as a low risk with a high reward. For instance, Shiba Inu is a meme coin, but it's a low barrier to entry to buy those coins. Very, very dirt cheap. But if they do go to the moon, it's a huge upside. So I choose to do that process. But for most of you guys who are trying to build long-term wealth through crypto, you probably want to stick with Bitcoin or Ethereum. Number 5 thing you should be purchasing is side hustle purchases. Anything, guys, that you can buy and turn around and resell and can create a side hustle income out of it, that's where you should be looking to deploy your money. Give you a quick example. Let's say you like earbuds, right? But you don't want to spend $300 for one of those Apple pair of earbuds. So then you go online and you find a generic pair that looks very similar. You buy it, you fall in love with it, but you only paid $45 for it. See, that's an opportunity right there for you to start a side hustle. You can go to places like Alibaba, AliExpress, and buy these earbuds, these generic earbuds that look just like the real thing. You can buy those for about $5 landed. And then you can turn around and set up a retail store on eBay, on Etsy, on Facebook Marketplace. And then you can turn around and take those earbuds that you've already vetted because you bought a pair, you like them, they work great, and you want to share that with other people. And in the process, you make an income from it. That's one way, guys, you can buy bulk earbuds, and turn around and buy them for $5 landed, sell them for $45. Now you've made $40 worth of profit on every pair of earbuds. Let's say you did 100 of those in a month. Guess what? You just made $4,000 side hustle, guys. So that's what you should be thinking about doing with your extra cash, is figuring out, how can I buy things online and turn around and resell it and start me a side hustle and make some money from that. Number 5.5, which is probably the most important one, guys, is make an investment in yourself. You have to continuously invest in your knowledge, invest in you taking action. You gotta continuously do things, guys, to elevate your game, right? You gotta be continuously looking to figure out, how do I elevate and create a higher level of skill? Why? Because that makes you more valuable. The more valuable you are, guys, the more money you will make. Even in a looming recession, even in a down stock market, here are 5.5 things you should be purchasing to build your wealth. Drop me some comments and tell me, what else do you think you should be purchasing to build your wealth in these volatile times. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing, share the video, smash the like button. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness, never stop believing in yourself, and I'm gonna catch you on the next video. Peace. Moomoo is gonna give you up to 15 free stocks. When you open a new Moomoo brokerage account, you put $100 in that brokerage account, they're gonna give you 5 free stocks. You put $1,000 in that brokerage account, they're gonna give you 15 free stocks. Click on that link down in the description box, open up that new Moomoo account today, go get that free stock, go get that free money. Go check out my new website, Richard Fain Millionaire Mentor website, www.richardfain.net. Click on that link down in the description box. Go check out my website. Go check out those fantastic digital products that I handpicked to help you get to your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Also, while you're there, consider joining my private mentorship club. Just click on that membership button or that join button in the website and join today so that you can be a part of a very exclusive mentorship club offered by yours truly, Richard Fain.